I'm making this video while I'm driving because, I don't know. I don't know why, because the stuff that's on my mind is on my mind right now. And I'm actually almost home, so I'm just going to take a little cruise. I haven't done that since I was 17 or 18 or 20 or I don't know how old I was. But, so this is a very impromptu and unedited vlog. I might even just take it right from the phone to YouTube and not even do any editing. We'll see. So, some reality's been shitting me. It's been shitting me. I've been shit on by reality this week. No, it's not that dramatic. But, as you know, if you watched my last video, I lost my cat Ozzy a week ago. Almost to the minute, but not quite. A week ago, last Sunday night. So, we're still 3 hours before I found him. A week, 7 days ago. Anyway, enough about that. Well, not enough about that. That is what it is. And I've been grieving in my own way. But I don't know. I don't want to get into my whole grieving process. But I'm on round 2 of grieving right now. Because just within the last couple hours, my phone, this case sucks, sorry. Not the case, the grippy thing. Anyhow, within the last few hours, before I went out to take care of a client, my daughter came and got leche, which has been a plan in place for a while, long before we had Ozzy's diagnosis and long before Ozzy, obviously, before Ozzy died. So, this wasn't like anything. It was all planned, that this was the timing exactly, everything, that before I went to Selma, he was going to go live with her. And I fully support that decision and everything. And I'm going to share some of my thought processes with you about that. So, because I think grieving animals, some people are going to maybe come at me for this, is as important, in some cases more important than grieving some humans. I don't know how to put that. Not all, obviously, but some human relationships are less. No, I won't say that. Some animal relationships are as important or more important and can do more for us than our human relationships. And the loss of those relationships, the loss of those beings in our life, it definitely can be as difficult and as painful, and the grieving process is absolutely as real. And it's not a contest. Grief is not a contest. I can be extremely... I watched another video today from another YouTuber who I follow, and she was grieving. She is grieving right now for the loss of a friend, but she also shared the joy and the beauty of her farm and her garden and the things like that. So, Jess, I see you. I don't think you watch my videos, but that is something. Pain, there's not a contest. My grief is my grief, and your grief is your grief, and one is not more or less than the other, and one is not more or less valid than the other. So, anyway, I'm grieving Leche right now, even though he's still on this earthly plane with me. I know that once I move to Selma, the chances of, other than me coming to visit my daughter and seeing him, he's not part of my daily life anymore. So I'm grieving that. But the other grief that has hit me because of these other 2 losses that have made change and loss so real for me It's just the change. All of my clients that I just was at a client's house, and the owner's parents were there. They're visiting. It's a whole thing. I won't go into all of that, but this couple was there, and they're a little older than me, but probably more my generation than the clients are. But anyway, chatting with them, really nice couple, and I apologized to them because I was kind of tear stained when I came in, because while walking this dog, I just kind of had this realization of endings, relationships, and connections. That once I make this move, I'm perhaps never gonna see again. And I have some clients that I'm particularly close to for a variety of different reasons. And so I'm grieving that a little bit. Sorry about this phone case. I know every fucking road I'm on right now is bumpy as shit. So anyway, I'm about to go over another speed bump, so I'll probably lose the camera angle again. There we go. But anyway, I'm just as excited and everything as I am about this move, and how I know it's right doesn't keep one from grieving. It's just like when you lose a loved one who has been sick for a long time, for what, either physically, mentally, having just different age perhaps or something. When they're gone, when they finally do pass, you grieve them, but on the same time you also can experience relief and joy and peace, knowing that they're no longer suffering. And so, yes, while I'm still experiencing grief over my cats, I'm losing some, moving away from my clients, I'm also experiencing joy and peace and relief and anticipation of my new life. So I'm rambling a lot because I'm driving, and two, and I keep getting distracted by things, and that's just the way my brain is working. I have a lot of thoughts about grief and loss, and the path that we follow on that. So if you're let's have a discussion in the comments if you want to share more about that. In some ways it's very weird for me, and I'm processing this, so thank you for being my therapist, YouTube watcher. In some ways I'm feeling more grief today than I did a week ago, even though Leche is still alive and he's with someone who absolutely loves him and everything. Like, there's no bad, there's no negative to his going there now, and I don't resent or I'm not angry with my daughter for taking him or any of that, because I think it's part of her path that she needs to experience their path together. He's her familiar, and so I always keep a big bandana in your car when you want to have a big old cry fest. So there's no resentment there, but it's just, and maybe it's just the final straw. Like, I saw Ozzy paralyzed, in pain. Well, I don't know if he was in pain, but in traumatized and in fear. So in that kind of emotional pain. And I knew I had no choice. And I had been forewarned by the vet that this was a potential outcome of what was going on with him. So I was prepared. I don't have any, I don't feel like there were any other options, so I don't feel like I don't know what you'd say. But So I was able to come to a quick and easy peace. Doesn't mean I didn't miss him, doesn't mean I don't grieve him, but I'm at peace. Yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling. Okay, I'm gonna end this because it's rambling. And I don't know if I'll have her come back and add anything to it or not. We'll see. Bye.